run with a friend of mine, and we're going to get started in a little bit. Just still gonna test a few things. Not test them, but you'll see. You will see. And all right, so we are working on a game, and this game is inspired by a game called Othello. Some of you may be familiar with it. It's being developed by a friend of mine named Nick, and I offered to do some of the music and stuff, so I wanted to show what I've been coming up with, some cool things that I was thinking about in terms of the idea and the thought process I was taking account into. So I'm gonna try and get some screenshots of this here. So I'm gonna pull it over here so you guys can see. So here's the game. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna load this. That's a temporary music. This is kind of funky. It's kind of funky, right? Pretty cool. Some of you may know where. Some of you may have heard it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load this up. I'm gonna screenshot some of this, and this is important because this will give me the idea and the feeling of what the game does, and so with that, I can create the best mood for the game I want possible. So I made a screenshot of the game here. I'm just going to save it on my desktop for now. I'll call this flip. Okay, so I already have a folder there. Well, actually, we don't need to make the folder. If we already have it, then we have that. All right, so make another one. And actually, I did something. And so this is really important, right? Because this allows. This is what I didn't do. This allows me to feel the mood for the game. Now, even though the developer had given me the build of the game while I'm playing it, it wouldn't be beneficial to you if it's not like full screen. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to replace that, and I'm just going to retake this here, move that there, and I'm just going to do 2 screenshots for now, just for the sake of time, because you guys want to hear the music. So I'm just going to do that. Make sure it's all full. Perfect. And then, oops. Cut it. New. Don't save. Okay. Go ahead and save that. 2. All right, we're done. So get out of here and pull that back up. And all right, so here's what I made. I'm just gonna let it play, and then I'll talk about some of the ideas. And so I just actually, before I do that, I want to show it on camera and see if it can. You guys can see it. There we go. So you can kind of get an idea of what it's like. All right, so we're gonna play the music. What you guys have been waiting for. Make sure it doesn't hurt your ears though. Pull it down just a bit. All right, so that is what I made so far. And I'm just going to go over a few of the things that I did. Now, I discovered something about this DAW that I've been working in since, oh my gosh, for like 5 years now. And my mentor had told me about this technique about 2 years ago. And so when I pulled this up, I guess when I was writing it a little bit earlier this week, I had these are loop section here. And so this is how it sounds. So when I double click on it from this region here, it's only going to loop from there to there. So that was cool, but what I realized is the way I've been writing before, I would have all of these things. I was compose all of this here, and then I would move forward on the timeline, and it would just kind of not give me an idea of how long it is, and then in terms of duration, and then as well, I can't really hear all the sections together unless my mind can hear it, and then I would copy and paste over. Well, this thing here is called the arranger track, and what this is really awesome. So you have, and most people label them, but I don't need like intro, verse, and so on and so forth. But actually, in my technique for keeping things not being monotonous, I thought about doing just keeping it as it is, because there's a terminology in music theory called through compose, and you have all these sections, and so you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on and so forth. So I see this as section A, and then B, and then C, D, and so on and so forth, right? And so when I click on this here, it shows I can arrange this however it's going to be, and it's going to jump there on its own. And then it's going to tell me, based on the sections that I want it to jump to, how long it is already. So I'm at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So my goal is to get about 4.5, 5 minutes, so that it's not too crazy. So I hope to have at least maybe another section I can write tonight, even if I'm going over 30 minutes. I usually do the stream for about an hour. And if I'm not over, then I can show you guys what that's like. So I hope you enjoy as we go forward. And want to check something out. Let me see here. Okay. All right, let's get started. So there was a section here that I kind of want to address, and it's from C to F. So perfect. And I'm learning this as I go. I've just figured out that I wanted to play from there, so now I can play there. I love this. I love this thing. Okay. So I got a lot going on. I just want to isolate this part here. So I'm going to zoom in. And I'm going to check it out. All right, so I'm just going to let you hear what I'm hearing for the intro. Let that clear out, and we will see. All right. So let's adjust that again and see if this transition is a little smoother. All right, it's a little better, but I know what will smooth it over is a transition. So let's actually bring one in. Let's see here. Let's go through some. Actually, I was finding a couple of cool ones. This is all my sample library here that I've acquired over the past, I don't know, 12 years. Let's see, effect pearls. So we want to find a cool transition. That might work. Let's try it out. Left locator. Say okay. And I wanted to talk about some of the ideas for this game. So Nick had explained to me about what it was like, and it's actually quite fun. And I saw the gears and everything like that, so I wanted this to feel a little bit grimy, but cognitive at the same time, so it's not totally in your face. But a cool game design idea I have actually is I noticed from playing the game that you can progress in terms of getting combos, and the goal right here is to get as many coins on the board as possible. And so I was thinking with the music, it could enhance when maybe things get more intense for either player. So if one of them gets like a bigger combo, that puts the other player in a position where they will have to catch up. So maybe it's like they have a gold theme and a silver theme, or, and I'm just coming up with this off the top of my head, or as things get closer to the end, the music increases. And that's like a really cool idea I have. And guess what? It's already set up that way because it's already kind of written in that way. The beginning, as you guys heard, was kind of mellow until you get to the B section. It means like some things are picking up. But then when it goes to C, it mellows out. So, but then when it goes to E, it's a precursor to F. But I have it jumping in the sequence to go to, in case it just wants to play all the way through and developer couldn't do all of the coding possible to make it happen, then it would just it would play a really pretty long song, and with the way that I'm writing it, hopefully not be as monotonous as possible. So I have it going from C to F, which is a pretty radical change, as you guys heard already. So I have that transition in there, and we're gonna hear how it sounds. I turned it way down. It doesn't go like that. It goes here. So let's hear it here. Yeah, the last bar. So that's cool. I have an idea. So we're gonna pitch it up a little bit. Put this here, put that down. Find that. Okay, let's hear it now. It's kind of cool. I can make it fit. That's cool. Let's pull it back a little more. See it. Let's pull it back. I'm actually not feeling it, so we're going to get rid of it. One thing I believe in is if it doesn't work, don't force it. So let's go through the rest of it. That one didn't work. That one didn't play either. Okay, next. Interesting. I'm gonna see if that works. Where did it go? It disappeared. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Okay. Whew, got a little scared there. All right. And just want to do one thing. Okay, let's see. It's got to be at the last four, right? Let's put it here. Okay, not bad. But I had all this stuff on there. Oh, that's why. Okay, let's hear it now. Yeah, that's what I want. That's exactly what the hell I want. Okay, now let's boost it up a bit. So let's see. I wonder if we can make it more dramatic. Let's see what's happening. Again. Okay, so that smooths it out very, very well. We're going to name this effects, and we're going to color this purple. All right, we're going to save our work because I do not feel like doing work twice. But so we got the transition down. And now I want to address this whole section here. So it goes into this one. So actually, there's something that we can add to this as well. What was in the B section that was going on? So I'm going to trick it with the system a little bit. I want to see if this will fit here. It might be a little much, but we'll see. Good, and it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad at all because they all kind of fit within the volume. So I'm going to check it out in the arrangement. So we had in the other one, saving right. It's saving right now. Okay. So I had the. But I want to go back to something else, and I want to keep it fresh as well too. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to try this drum loop, and we're going to, I usually say I'm going to write 4 to 8 bars. So there's my 8 bars there. And I had a composition idea, actually. I wanted to hear what that sounded like. I'll just go with this. Okay, that's not bad. First, I'm going to keep my 8 bars so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Sorry to keep doing that. It's just the screens are so tiny. All right, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to see if my little toys here have something cool to do. Do recorder, record menu. Let's see what happens with this. But we're going to loop that there. So, yep, perfect. So I'm wondering, see what happens. Okay, it's doing exactly what I thought it would do. So we're gonna have some fun. So you're gonna see how I'm experimenting still, and still going to have this cohesiveness together. We're just gonna try and do 4 to 8 bars and try to see that. And the goal is to have it linked to the other arrangements that I've already done, and as well progress with the duration, because we're trying to hit 4.5 to 5 minutes, so keep it interesting. So. And then remember, this is our goal, to kind of keep the mood of what's going on here. It's still upbeat, it's fun, but when you play with it, it's still in the background. So yeah, this could be cool. Right. Let's extend that. Let's extend this and see what happens. That's so funky. That's so funky. I love it. Okay. The other thing I was going to say is I'm always trying to do something new that I haven't done before in my compositions, and this is definitely it. I have a new synth. Check out this bad boy. This was only $1. $1. It was $100 synth, and I've caught it on sale for $1. Crazy, right? And then I mix and mangle all these cool things. But back to the composition. One thing that we didn't do. We need to, let's see. We need to import these chords into here that I played. And that's very important. Otherwise, they're going to play with the other arrangement. So, let's see here. Learn. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Load menu, song, chord selection, song builder, custom. No. There's usually a dump that happens, right? Let's see. MIDI. Let's see here. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Okay. But this is important because without that, it's just going to play. It's just going to play that. I need these in here. So you might have to figure it out later because I'm going to lose the creativeness. So let's keep it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now we just gotta time that up. And I can do that by here. And tighten it up. Cool. Thank you. Swingy, so I gotta move it a little over by a 32nd of a note. It's very small, by a very small inch. That's exactly what I want. So let's save it and let's play around with the other things that we have. I actually want to hear. I have to do another loop here. Okay. I actually want to hear what this one is. All right, so now you get to see it in action. So check this out, right? Check this out. This is fun. All right, so I have that there. I love I can just double click once I have that loop region. So this is section G, and it comes up here, and all I have to do is do that, and then it's gonna go from B to G. And I want to hear how that sounds. All right, you're probably wondering what the hell happened. That's what happened. That's what I was telling you. I got to figure that out. Got to figure how to get that in there. So let's run that back. Okay, so maybe I'm going to go back to F after here. So let's hear B into that. So let's turn this off and be prepared to turn. Let's turn that off and be prepared to turn it on, and we'll see what happens. Worked out pretty well, didn't it? Okay, so let's pull this here and see how that sounds. Oh man, I have a really cool idea for that one. Man, I love when it all come. If anyone has seen the anime Ajin, I'm gonna say this right now. I love when a plan comes together. Let's hear it. Let's see, we'll get my idea back. Don't mute it. Save it. 5, 6, 7. Check this out, right? We're gonna cut it up. We're gonna get cut, and I want to cut. I want to cut to 16ths right now. So. Cool. It's all, this is all how you make it interesting, you know? So it's not the same. And let's see here. It's going to be good. So I never want the same thing twice. I have a Alfred Hitchcock model that I follow. I watched one of his interviews a long time ago, and he was doing an interview also, and I guess the audience said to him, "Show us. We know what's coming. We know what's coming next." And he says to them, "Do you?" It's kind of like what I do with the music. You think you know what's coming back next, and I can't say that word today. You think you know what's coming next, and you don't. Ooh, so nice. Over the horizon we go. It's gonna work for another area, so I'm gonna just record. I'm gonna record 4 bars of that because that was really cool. That's gonna be used for something. Just how I use the other thing. So we'll save it. I don't know what it'll be used for, but we'll see. We're jamming out over here. I'm just going to have that there. See, I'm going to get to that 8 bars. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this actually another time, and then I'm gonna loop that portion. Okay. Then we're just gonna have that there, and I'm just gonna jam out. So here's the cool part. So I'm going to, actually that doesn't have, okay. So we're gonna just move this camera down here. All right. And we're gonna rock. I didn't like that one. Let's do it again. That's a little better. I'm gonna clean it up. Let's pull the camera back up so you can, I know you guys can see all of that. So. Okay. Let's clean it up a bit. Look at that! In 10 minutes, we did something cool. So let's see how this is with the music and the zoom. Actually, I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm going to find the video again and then play it and see how that goes. Notice I got a follow. Thank you, Cog Whistle. See, it's just best to see. Screenshots are cool and I work off screenshots, but videos are better. So give me one moment. Hopefully the video plays. Sometimes Facebook doesn't want to work. Please play. Please play. Please play. Beginning? Maybe? Middle? End? Here? Somewhere? Play it like you mean it. I mean, if it doesn't play, then, you know. Okay, it's gonna play. So we're gonna play the music then. Hit it. Hit it now. So we got a couple more things to add in here, and that is a bass, so we gotta listen to that. I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit because these are a little hot. Just put down 119. All right, let's save it in case, I don't know, shit happens. Here we go. I hope it's in the right key. I'm going to listen to it later. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's that last note that wasn't good. So let's see. Let's go ahead and quantize it. So I think there was this note here, right? We can listen to it solo. Nope, nope, don't do that. Okay. Make sure all the parts are clean. Okay. Kind of cool. All right, so we got that down. Remember what I said, I'm not predictable, so we're actually going to, I want to hear what this is like again because I forgot. All right, I'm gonna do something with that. I don't know what yet, but I'm just gonna pull it in here and you guys will see it work. You guys will see it work. And then I'll play, and then I think I should be good for the night. And I will play the entire arrangement with the new edition and make sure that everything is smooth, show you with the game, and that'll be that. And then next time we'll do the other part. Or maybe next time you'll hear it in the game. We don't know. Oh yeah, because I got to add this part too, right? It was so nice, we got to add it in there. So maybe I'll do one more. Not tonight though. Maybe tonight, I'm not sure. Right, so let's hear this together. predictable. Got that. Got that. Got that there. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Take all that back. Nope. Actually, I know what I'm doing. Dang it. Okay. Redo split. Okay. Let's do that there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so it's pretty much done for now. And we're going to do the arrangement. Let's see here. So we got quite a lot here. And quite a lot, sorry, here. Alright, so we got F, G, H. And then maybe B. No. Like B there. Okay. I just want to hear. All right. No, we'd had B before. What sounds cool? I know someone said the chat's not working, and I apologize. I have no idea. That's not on me. That's on Twitch. Email them. I set this up and I tested it and it should be working great. But everyone that's watching, I appreciate it. I think even my dad was in the chat too. I just got a text message from him. So shout out to my dad. Let's see what I want to come down. How about this? How about we come down from do need to figure out before we leave is how to get those freaking chords in there. So we got to figure that out. How am I going to do that? Because that's really important. Man, I don't want it to take forever. Okay. Move preset. There's got to be a way. So those are the chords I played, and I want them in there. So MIDI. Oh wait, is this gonna work? I saved it before. Okay, here we go. Inserts. Okay, wait. Getting excited. Just these, nothing else. And I wanna. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. All right. Wait, that didn't do anything. Okay, that's fine. No. No. Doggone it. I think that's what I wanted the first time. There it is. Okay. Ah, thank God. Okay, I should probably remember that. Quarter equals merge MIDI in loop. Said it out loud, so I mean it. Move that over there. I don't want to lose those, so I'm going to move that out. Move this in. Let's get it tighter so that we're not freaking out later on. Are these gonna play? They are gonna play, aren't they? Okay. All right, I think we're ready. But I need to do one more thing. First, I need to shorten this loop here, and then I need to bring that loop over here. Then I need to create that one, and then click here. Then I need to append into here. Ooh, it's gonna be a long song. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, I have about a minute left of music to write. Or another minute 30. It just depends. All right. Save all that hard work. In fact, we need to save a new file because I've done a lot. So let's do that. Six and 10 is good. All right, here we go. Just want to hear what it sounds like from. Okay, G to B to H. Actually, I want to take this out. Okay, so we're going to go. I want to hear this. Here we go. We goofed. I know exactly what happened. Sorry to interrupt that nice flow. All right. Here we go. Again. Where were we? Here. Okay, so we tested transition, and so now we're going to test the actual gameplay loop. So I'm just gonna, I already paused it. Hopefully it's gonna work. And we're gonna hit it from the beginning. And here it is. All right. So there it is. I am almost done. I have like a minute left of music to write. I wrote another minute in less than an hour, so that's pretty good. And probably do another stream maybe this week. I'm going to probably start it to get a schedule together, and so that it's more consistent and people can actually see the work that I'm doing on a consistent basis. But nighttime streams are normally going to be the best. That's when all the kids are in bed, you had dinner, all that good stuff. So I really appreciate all of you that watched. And if you need to get in touch with me or you want to let me know what you thought of the stream, you can at me, Chase Bethea, kind of like how it says on the overlay, and on Twitter or anything like that. Questions, comments, haikus, anything of that nature. I really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you next time with the next stream.